Now he's back up here on the top, but they're rotating him quite a few times this game.
Up on the rookie that time, who beats him. Ball is out, and it is recovered by Dallas. Myles Garrett punched it out on your cue, but Dallas recovered.
It's a big man he's going against, and Tyler Guyton, but just too much power. He's got a great burst off the line of scrimmage. Just rips through, and that's why he's reigning Defensive Player of the Year. And
from the red zone, 3rd and 8. Lawrence hits. Myles Garrett does it again.
Get one-on-one blocking. You're going to see him down the bottom. He comes and just knocks that ball away from Trevor Lawrence as he comes around that end. Talking to Jim Schwartz, he compared Myles Garrett to Calvin Johnson.
11 Tucker at the bottom of your screen is the speed burner. Again, no Devontae Adams, and a sack taken. Myles Garrett getting to the quarterback.
Expect the Browns to bring the heat with the linebackers.
I think I'd go play action here.
That's what they do. The pocket collapses, and Myles Garrett gets to the quarterback.
He is going around Colton Miller. He's not thinking run at all. He was feeling pass all the way. That is tough for an offensive lineman. If you're trying to sell play action a little bit, the run, and the DN's just not buying it, what?
He maximizes that one. That was a nice play by the Eagles.
Now Hurts take it down just behind the line of scrimmage.
Recognizes that it's a run. Bam. Chases it down and...
From 57, it's blocked. Blocked by Myles Garrett. Wow. And it's taken back all the way by the former Eagle, Rodney McLeod. What a turn of events.
Yeah, let's take a look again, Kenny. You hear that? Boom, boom. You know it's blocked. Kickers don't want to hear that. Double tap. Myles Garrett gets up there, and Rodney McLeod gets the touchdown. Look at how athletic Myles Garrett is. 280 pounds, jumps over the offensive lineman, times it up beautifully to get that block. And the Browns get the ball on offense to start the second half. You have a missed field goal, and we're still at a tie game.
So now the Eagles start from the 42, and it's Myles Garrett who makes the play, bringing down Saquon Barkley.
Coming right off the edge, wastes no time. I mean, I just don't get how you don't block these guys. These are phenomenal athletes. He was a Defensive Player of the Year last year. You just can't block him or leave him unblocked and expect that he's not going to make the play.
So inside of 4 minutes now left, Burrow, as they operate just outside the Cleveland 30. Chase Brown going backwards. Good pursuit by Cleveland. Herbert in this offense back onto the field. They begin just outside their 20. Herbert fakes the pitch. Here they come again. Second time they get to him. It's Garrett. First sack in 4+ games for the NFL's reigning Defensive Player of the Year. It's a loss of 6.
He gives a little bit of a different move. This is a bull rush, and then he converts it to inside. So he goes power, and then he goes inside and beats Slater to get to Justin Herbert. So 2 plays ago, he's always a threat to get to the quarterback quickly.
Herbert on 3rd and long, buried again, and it's guess who? Myles Garrett wrecking this Chargers offense. That takes us to the end of the first. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Myles Garrett, if you've just hopped on with us, 2 sacks in the first quarter alone. Here he comes again. Herbert climbs the pocket. Garrett, just an absolute monster for the Browns.
He normally lines up to the defense's right side. Now he just went to work on Rashawn Slater, and now they put him over on the other side, work on the rookie. And this has kind of been Myles Garrett in every single season.
Excellence the way he has.
So 3 tight ends here. Wilson under pressure. Bury him. Myles Garrett wants to hear it from the crowd, and he will.
This is going to be a great matchup all night. Dan Moore is isolated one-on-one. He got a little bit of a chip initially, but not much to slow down Myles Garrett. And that's great coverage that eventually allows Garrett to be able to get that sack. So it's a great combination of coverage downfield.
They line up in a tight formation. Then they send Patterson all the way to the left. And Fields looking for room and won't find it. Grant Delpit comes up to make the tackle. Turnover on downs. Get to throw an incompletion. Here, under pressure, loses the ball. Strip, and the Browns are there to get it. Myles Garrett came in. He extracted it, and Winston Reed comes up with it.
And that's energy. That's the matchup we keep talking about. Are you going to help out? Tight in there initially, a little push to try to help out Darnell Washington, but that's not enough against Myles Garrett. Dan Moore, you know, he knows about the speed. He knows about that power that he has. Again, that's the combination, 275 pounds. But sometimes it's not about the sack. It's that length and just getting his hands on the ball.
Wilson. He's going to get sacked back at the 38-yard line. Myles Garrett.
One-on-one with Dan Moore, so instead of working out here, he works to the inside. Now he gets matched up there against a rookie, Zach Frazier, the center. Zach Frazier said, what did I do to deserve this? I thought he was out on the edge.
The Cleveland Browns shocked Baltimore 3 weeks ago.
They drafted an all-pro guard in Jari Evans in the 4th round.
Williams trying to find somewhere to go. Well played by the Browns. And Javonte lost a yard.
Overall on the season has been really good in the red zone. They came into this game 12th in the NFL, but over the last 3 games.
Cordero Patterson and Warren in the backfield. Cordero fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Myles Garrett. This game is not over.
It's trying to sweep. He brings the ball up, and when you do that, you expose it. But a great job by McGuire to get his hand in there and keep the Browns in the game. Shocking.
Wow.
And Garrett shows up with his best play of the game right here, recovering the football.
First takeaway of the day.
And the defense is just so dominant.
3rd and 14. Here's Garrett. Look at Myles Garrett. My goodness.
With the be quiet crowd right there. Great spin move. Finishes it off, and you got number 1 and 2 all time in sacks per game. TJ Watt is 1.
It's a loss of 11. By the way, that's sack.
Hunt in a veteran role, helping the young player.
They tried Hunt to the other side, and this time Cleveland prepared for it. It's a loss of 1. Myles Garrett.
You see the entire middle of the field wide open. He knows nobody's there. He just takes it and runs.
And Garrett gets him.
Coming off the edge right here, you see how Garrett fights through the tight end and then bends the corner. In their first game, he was quiet against they're going up against. They always find a way to be productive.
And you think of the Burrow comments this week, you know, the little emotion that he showed on the sidelines at the end of that game last week in Tennessee.
So a gain of 15, but then a 15-yard penalty as Huntley drops the snap. Garrett touched him down.
Fast those guys go to try to just get a hand on them. You see the burst right there from Myles Garrett to get the sack, and we've seen already Tyler Huntley.
Tyreek Hill in motion. Huntley looking his way, now in trouble. Huntley trying to escape, he cannot. And guess who? Myles Garrett with the sack on his 29th birthday.
Myles Garrett, when you leave him one-on-one in a one-on-one type of situation, you're just asking for a disaster. The Miami Dolphins go empty here, so the rookie, Patrick Paul, is on an island, and he quarterback Certainly offensive coordinator.
2nd down and 4. Dolphins on the ground with Mostert, and he's slammed down. Jawan Briggs and Myles Garrett on the tackle. 2nd down and 7. Huntley trying to step up in the pocket and taken down. And Myles Garrett, if he gets credit for that sack, it would be his 14th of the year. And this is a stat that he pointed out on Hard Knocks. First in NFL history with 4 straight years of at least 14 sacks. And it is his.
You saw the dance. He knew it. And you see him right there, one-on-one.
And the first play goes to Derrick Henry, who's rudely raided by Myles Garrett. He said he was going to tell